Welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a combination video. Before tonight's action gets started, it will be a news of the day video at the beginning, and then it will transition into being an unboxing video as well. Starting at the top of the board with the Anaheim Ducks, Trevor Zegras has had surgery to repair a torn meniscus, so he hurt his knee the other night. He is going to be out for 6 weeks. The Anaheim Ducks, a team that was already struggling with scoring, it just means you're down one player who has that scoring potential in Zegras. So we'll see how the next 6 weeks play out for Anaheim minus Trevor Zegras. Jake Allen dealing with an upper body injury. It doesn't sound like it's anything major, so he's out tonight. Markstrom's going to be the starter until Allen's return, meaning Markstrom will likely start every game for New Jersey until Allen comes back, but it's likely Allen's not going to miss very many games from here. So Markstrom's going to get his work in, but Markstrom's been a goaltender who's been leaned on like that before, both in Calgary and Vancouver. And more work sometimes with Markstrom is good. You don't want to overwork him, obviously, but yeah, getting some starts, he can be good. Getting, say, 3-4 starts in a row, I think he'll be fine. Chicago news: Alec Martinez has flown to Chicago for reevaluation for his injury. So we'll see how long he's out the reevaluation process, meaning we don't have a timeline as of yet. Craig Smith is in the lineup for Chicago tonight. They take Joey Anderson out. The injury to Seth Jones, the reality is he's back to skating. I left the G off the end, so he's skating. So that works too. But yeah, so Jones is skating, but we do not have a return date yet for Seth Jones. So we'll see how things go with Chicago with their lineup changing around and Martinez being hurt. It feels like it's every year that Martinez, and when you block as many shots as he does over as many years as he has, injuries are always going to be a concern. PWHL news. I think this is a really good idea. So the PWHL definitely has more body contact or body checks than any other women's league has. The IIHF very clear on no body checking, but the PWHL a little more of a gray area on that, and they definitely allow for more body contact than other women's leagues have. However, keeping in mind that when these ladies are playing hockey and coming up through their levels, they don't go through that. So the league has brought in Ryan Getzlaf to teach players on how to take hits and how to protect themselves on the ice. So my guess is, just showing them, hey, keep your head on a swivel, and it's a great idea. It's a great initiative. For years, I've heard how, with women's hockey, if there was hitting, people would watch it more. The PWHL, by all accounts, very successful. Right now, they're on a break. All the teams have played 3 games, so they're on a break till I think it's the 17th when they get things started again. But bringing in Ryan Getzlaf to talk to these ladies and say, all right, here's how you take hits, here's how you protect yourself on the ice, I think is a really good idea. Getzlaf, a long career in the National Hockey League. I think he's the right guy to bring in for this. So, way to try to protect your players, PWHL. I thought this was a feel-good story, so here you go. The Vegas Golden Knights, along with the NHL and the NHLPA, and some monetary help there too, apparently, resurfacing 20 ball hockey courts in the area, and this is to give kids access to the sport. I know when we have meetups during the summer, and when we go down to Anaheim, we have a meetup down there usually, and I get asked, well, why don't you get on skates? Why don't you play hockey? Because we have like 3 people. Like most of the people who come out and play street hockey at the street hockey meetups, they're not hockey players. They're not athletes. These are just everyday people who want to go out and play a casual game of street hockey. That's why I bring extra sticks. There have been numerous meetups, even here in Coquitlam, which have been attended by people who've never even played street hockey. So they don't skate. They're not hockey players. And so this idea of having kids play ball hockey, perfect. There were always ball hockey courts for me growing up, but I'm Canadian. And on the West Coast, we didn't have the option of a backyard skating rink. We just called those puddles here. So, yeah, I think that's great. Good on the Vegas Golden Knights for doing that. I know that the Anaheim Ducks have something similar in the area. That's where we played an outdoor game last year, and hopefully I can set up another one this year. I'll have to email my contact down there and try to set that up. But it's a great way to learn. It's a great way for kids to go out and play, and it's a lot of fun. The only concern I had was, okay, so they're resurfacing resurfacing that pavement in Vegas gets really, really warm. So make sure those kids are hydrated, is my point, or else the game won't last more than about 10 minutes. I get, just pointing out from my experience, there's certain temperatures where I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing a game outside, even though we bring water. We make sure we're in a wooded sort of area. I can't imagine in Vegas how many days you'd have where kids be like, we want to play street hockey, and you'd have to tell them no because it's hotter than the sun outside. Being in Vegas, it does sometimes feel like you're kind of on the surface of the sun. This was a good story too, so I figured, hey, put this into the news video. Teddy Bluger's mother won the 50-50 draw at the Canucks game. Yep, over $100,000. And she did that while she's visiting from Latvia. So that's a nice, healthy chunk of change that you pick up while you're in Vancouver. So congratulations to her for that. I'm sure there'll be some people that say, hey, isn't that, I mean, she doesn't really need the money, does she? We don't know his mother's financial situation. Maybe she does. But either way, kudos to her for winning that. I've played numerous 50-50 draws that the Vancouver Canucks have. I haven't played any this year. I think I've done one for the Abbotsford Canucks, and that's about it. But yeah, they're fun. I enjoy 50-50 draws, and that 50% always goes into a nice charity, and the other 50% goes into the pot that then is awarded to whoever wins at the end of the night. So it's one of the reasons I'm fine with giving to 50-50 draws, because yeah, the odds of me winning are low, but 50% of that money is going to go to charity anyways, so I'm okay with that. But there you go. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring in my co-host for the unboxing portion of today's program. All right, so as we get close to Christmas, I'm buying stuff that ends up removing items from a potential Christmas list you might make up, which happens every year. This is why she generally doesn't buy me hockey.
I don't. You have all of it.
Yeah. Remember in 2020 you didn't have to buy me because that was the reverse retros came out and just that was my Christmas. You didn't have to buy a thing. Like, yep, no, we're good. All right, so starting off, I actually got this one through Cool Hockey. I usually get my jerseys, of course, through Ben, whose email address is in the description all my videos. But now apparently he's getting this one, so ordered it through Cool Hockey. I just got it as a blank. Trying to get the paper out while I pull it out of here. Now I've seen this. I've seen the pro version of this. And you know what? The premium one's pretty good too. I like the shoulders. The shoulders are really, really nice. So side by side.
You can see the different orange.
Side by side, I do like the white one a lot, but I don't mind the orange one. Now, yeah, you could rock that. That would absolutely.
I don't really wear orange, but look, I think this is the first of the new Fanatics that we've really seen.
Well, the one I'm wearing is that level too.
But we haven't.
Because that's premium, so it's right that in between level.
Mm-hmm. So it has the same.
Home and away. These are both Fanatics jerseys.
So much orange.
And now you guys know I was wearing Ducks for the news video. I was like, Zegras, and then yeah, I got the jersey too. So I like that one a lot. I've always been a big fan of the Anaheim orange jerseys, and I really like this one a lot. I think that's really nice. Yeah, the stripes are nice too. A lot of the things that were broken on old Anaheim jerseys, the stripes being one of them, and they seem to have fixed a lot of that with this rebrand. So I know there's people who don't like all the orange, but I think it's nice, and it's Orange County, so.
It does make their jerseys a bit different amongst the other orange jerseys.
A little bit, yeah.
Making it extra orange.
Yep. And then, everything is orange.
Yeah.
The helmet, everything.
All the orange.
Oh, I gotta get the paper off this one too. There we go. Alright, here. You hold that one up.
Okay.
That is a sharp black jersey right there. the Utah Hockey Club. See, and it's going to be Yeti because this blue and white absolutely suits like I can see the head of the Yeti right here. So it'll be white. It'll have black accents too for whatever depth.
Even if
and
it
a
is
blue
a Yeti,
outline.
that doesn't mean the Yeti will be the logo, though.
They'll have a blue outline and it'll be the Yeti's head. Maybe he'll be going like, "Hey, what's up?" You know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun when they do that. So I like the striping. I like the colors of the stripes too. I think the colors are. I know people wanted purple. I like the idea of purple, but
just letters.
The black with this blue. The blue is fantastic. I love that color blue. And I'm already calling it. When you get a third jersey someday that's this color or blue, that's going to be very popular. People are going to scoop that up very quickly.
That looks like the old Penguins blue. It looks like
it is very similar to the 70s Penguins.
Blue.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which I really like. And the 70s
is.
Penguins, I don't have. The late 70s Penguins, I don't have that one in blue because it's never been released by CCM at all. So, yeah, very nice. Utah. Which means that now, when I talk about Utah, I have a Utah jersey to wear.
Indeed.
Because that's been a problem where I've had to use the NHL All-Star and the generic ones. Hey, Bun Bun.
She was wanting to help.
Snagger. Well, she hears the
Hi,
paper.
Bun Bun.
She hears the paper, and usually when I get a jersey, I give her the paper so she can chew on it. And then, last but not least, you can hold that up. What do you think?
Sorry.
Oh, there goes your phone. Do you have to take that?
No.
Okay. I was going to pause the video if you had to take that right now.
Somebody was calling me. That never happened. So.
But yeah, so I like this a lot. This is the one that everybody seems to really like, is the white version of this jersey. And again, the striping is fantastic. The colors are really nice. And yes, it's a placeholder, but I think it's a pretty decent placeholder, considering they didn't have very much time for the design process. They really didn't. Usually with jerseys, the turnaround is like years.
Yeah, I thought the turnaround is usually 2 years.
It's about 2 years.
Because
they had to speed run it.
Fabrics and everything.
Yeah, they had to speed run this basically.
But it also speeds it up when you don't make a logo.
That's a big part of it. That's a big part of it. So that's really nice. So I have a home and away Utah now. I have the new Anaheim Ducks home. The only thing I don't have and I haven't seen available in Canada is a premium level white Kings jersey. That new Kings. So maybe on our off day while we're down in California, we can go to LA and we can go to the team store and look around.
That is not something that I would like to do.
That sounds like a fun idea.
It does not.
So we'll have to.
You lost me.
Have to do
go
that.
to LA.
We'll have to leave Anaheim, go into Los Angeles.
You do that, I'll be in downtown Disney.
I mean, we drive on I-5 all the time, right? So it's the same highway. So I don't imagine the traffic can be much worse than Seattle. So, but yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
Again, the two Utah jerseys, I got those from Ben, whose email address is in the description.
Description of every video.
He's also on that Rebound Jerseys site that I provided to you guys a little bit ago. Last I heard, there were like 25 people from here that signed up in Rebound Jerseys, so that was a big success.
Description yet? We should put that in the description.
I meant to. I don't know that I did.
We should make sure.
But I will definitely do that.
If Shannon doesn't remember, somebody can message me, and I'll do
And
it.
then, so, yeah. I got the blank from Cool Hockey. I didn't feel like paying all the extra for the name on the back and everything. I was like, no. But I had to have Utah because it's just been weird. Anytime I do a video and talk about Utah, and the jersey I'm wearing just says NHL on the front, just generic. So now I've got Utah. But yeah, there you go. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you haven't done so already. And you guys can also see the tree, because usually that's behind the board.
Tree.
So there's the hockey tree.
I need to put pictures up. I took pictures. I'll put pictures up.
She took pictures.
So people can see all the fun little ornaments, because I think they're really cute.
Yep. I did a cameo last night where I was in front of the tree. I actually had the light out in here too, so the tree could be really clear on my phone. So, yeah.
Got fun ornaments on it, I think.
I generally, and I don't plug the cameo, but I do get occasional cameo requests. So, Merry Christmas. And as long as it's not like mean spirited and stuff, it's pretty good. Anytime I get a cameo request that's mean spirited, I'm like, does this person watch my stuff? Because I generally don't do the mean spirited stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for all your support as always. If you haven't already hit like and subscribe, please do. And I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season. We will, of course, be doing a live stream on Christmas Day as well.
Yep.
We do that every year.
Yep.
And so we'll be doing that this year as well. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Thanks for helping out with the jerseys and all that. Because I know you're interested to see the new ones and how they're all put together and everything. So there you go.
Cool.
There you go. Thanks for your support, though. If you haven't already hit like and subscribe, please do. I will talk to you again soon.